here in your life. Let's see this one. What you said? Conservatives do this too.
If dinosaurs actually existed, wouldn't their bones be everywhere? Let's all put our critical thinking skills to the test this morning. So why is it that the average Joe has never dug them up? Like, why haven't you or I or anyone we know ever found a bone? And another thing, bones can completely decay within 20 years. But these people are finding fossils.
Wait, here's what I don't understand. First, she said, "Why haven't we found any bones?" And then she said, "Because she like answered her own question, even though that's not how this works. Regardless, but even in the fucking universe that she was trying to build, she ended up answering her own question inside of the moral boundaries that she had set." Okay? Or not moral, sorry, logical boundaries that she had set. What the fuck? It says for entertainment purposes only, but I also don't think that this is, I think she's saying that specifically so she doesn't get banned or something. I don't know if this is like a legit meme or not. Why do I not think that this is a legit meme? Because those eyebrows. It's too convincing. Or maybe it is a meme. Hold on.
How is this news to anyone?
Just today, the World Health Organization has ruled that aspartame is a carcinogen.
Why does everyone have to be told that something is bad for you to believe something is bad for you?
Those who don't know, aspartame is one of the most common sugar-free sweeteners used in everything.
What are carcinogens linked to? How is this news to anyone?
Wait. I don't think she's memeing, dude. No. What? No, I don't think she's...
Oh, I don't know. Is it that we collectively thought Steve Jobs was a great man, even when we knew he made billions off the backs of children? Happy, but because we want to be sedated. Because it's painful not to pretend. Because we're cowards. Fuck society.
What is it about society?
Damn, dude. He's so powerful. Illuminati exposed. Posting this does not make you above it at all.
To the world, baby boy, I'll paint you red and white and blue. The indoctrination starts as soon as you come out the womb. Pretty quick will make you stupid, but
Everyone believes in freedom of speech as long as you can say what they want to fucking hear. I'd make friends with your local conspiracy theorists. Okay, chat. Do you still think she's doing a bit? Or do you think she genuinely doesn't think that dinosaurs are real? I think we've now established that she doesn't think dinosaurs are real. She thinks they're made up. Now, how could you have arrived at that point without clicking on her profile and seeing like a duet with the Illuminati Exposed account that just reposted a fucking, what was it, iRobot or whatever, the Mr. Roboto, that show, or a Tom McDonald post? No. How did you arrive at this? Because I looked at her fucking eyebrows. Okay? I looked at her makeup, I looked at her hair, I looked at her eyebrows, and I looked at the sun damage that you can see from underneath that nurse's garb, and I immediately made this assessment because this is the artificial, not artificial, sorry, the archetypical, what the fuck am I saying? This is the archetype of, or stereotypical, prototypical, whatever, archetypical conservative lady doing a car talk. Okay? This is like every inch of this video, every pixel on this video screams, you know, I'm an anti-vaxxer and I know the truth and nobody else knows the truth because everyone else is so fucking stupid. Okay, not me though. I'm the smart one. I'm smarty pants. I'm smarty McSmarty pants. Let's continue.
That are intact.
Oh, also because of that music, that song. When I hear this song, it's like it's a rap. You know what I mean?
Are finding fossils that are intact, that still have teeth attached, from 76 million years ago. And if you're watching this video and have found a dinosaur bone, I would love to hear it. I'd love to hear the story. Message me. I honestly believe they put these creatures in front of us and made us believe it because of this. After all of our fallen ancestors have always talked about the Nephilim, the fallen angels. Yeah, big ass giants. And if the meteor thing truly happened, if something of that magnitude was to hit Earth, it'd be something like 10,000 nuclear bombs going off. How didn't everything get obliterated? There wouldn't be anything left, let alone bones.
I'm telling you, man. This is revenge for the opium wars, okay? This is revenge for a century of humiliation. There's no other way to describe it. There's no way. This is literally the greatest tool of psychological control that you could have dropped on to Western consciousness, taking advantage of our never-ending thirst for speech libertarianism, free speech, okay, and our never-ending thirst for more clout and seeking out attention. It's like directly hardwiring people's brains. Meanwhile, on the other hand, you have the American government that is like dismantling public education. Our quality of education, especially the public level, but even in the private level, is dog shit. Okay? So we're already doing it to ourselves. So the environment is so perfect. The environment is so fucking perfect, so ready for like a mechanism of social control to come. Okay? It's perfect. What's the name of that song that I've played before? It's this, right? Yeah. The Genghis Gambit took advantage of the American capitalists' thirst for cheaper manufacturing costs. By using the American corporation's endless greed, China was able to uplift itself and move manufacturing into China and away from the Western world. Once that happened, after 2 decades, American manufacturing was wiped out. Now there is a second coming, a revenge for the opium wars, a revenge for the 100 years of humiliation. That weapon is called TikTok. It's better than opium because opium has its limitations. It dulls the senses, but opium cannot engage in mind control. TikTok, on the other hand, can. TikTok, on the other hand, utilizes the very real interest that Westerners have in improving their social capital. With TikTok, the Chinese government is now mind controlling the American population. And then I tie in a little bit of BRICS into it, you know what I mean? I talk about like how BRICS nations are rising up and like they're gonna fucking overtake America or whatever. Boom, that's it. That's like 7 million likes, okay? 7 gorillion likes. Whew. Why not talk about the Giant of Kandahar? I have talked too much about the Giant of Kandahar. You know? You're so unenlightened. You got to put it, isn't it concerning at the end? You don't need to be smart to be a worker. In fact, capitalists want his workers to be stupider. Marx talks about all of this in Capital Volume 1. Most of the likes crazy TikToks get are ironic copium. Yeah, 100%. I think that TikTok absolutely is like working hand in hand alongside our crippling education infrastructure and American exceptionalism and American individualism to mind melt the entire generations of Americans in general that are growing up with this shit. It's really bad.
After all of our fallen ancestors have always talked about the Nephilim, the fallen angels. Yeah, big ass giants. And if the meteor thing truly happened, if something of that magnitude was to hit Earth, it'd be something like 10,000 nuclear bombs going off. How didn't everything get obliterated? There wouldn't be anything left, let alone bones. It's easy to connect the dots once your eyes are open. It's just another thing they made up to keep us from the truth. Truth is, giants existed.
Wait. Like they're saying that this proves the existence of a giant? Or that this proves the existence of giants? Like he thinks like a Zweihanda is actually like what? Like, do you think that? First of all, the sizing on this doesn't make sense. Like, how big are the giants? Are they so big that they need stairs like this? Okay, then what are they doing with the Zweihanda? Is that a toothpick? Like, what's happening? Not only is this image stretched, as you can tell from this guy's body, like weirdness, okay, but also a guy that needs these stairs, which somehow don't exist anywhere else, which also are accompanied by normal human-sized stairs, by the way, okay, would not be able to use this Zweihanda as like even a butter knife. That would be a toothpick. Okay, so that's like, it doesn't, this is what I mean when I say, like, this kind of shit doesn't even fucking make sense in the short 1 minute and 56-second universe that you're building. At least if you're going to engage in some kind of theory crafting about the existence of giants, like, make it make sense in that world, okay? Maybe it's because I'm a huge sucker for good lore and good world building, but it frustrates me when these guys literally destroy their own arguments when they have the capacity to make all of it up, right? They're making all of it up. So if you're making all of it up, why are you owning your own fucking argument in the same 1 minute sequence? Do you guys understand what I mean? Like, she literally was like, well, if there are bones deteriorate after 20 years. Why have scientists never found any bones? It's like, okay, well, first of all, that's not how that works anyway. But like, even if it did, right? Even if it fucking did, then you just answered your own question. You just contradicted yourself literally back to back. That makes no sense. Yes, there are direct proofs. Giants were in different sizes, like Titans. Oh my God. There is no shot that I have a 3-month subscriber in here who quite literally thinks, oh, I said JK. Jesus Christ. I was like, where are all the conservatives at? Not realizing that this is what the conservatives have been doing. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of conservatives have dropped the whole, like, I love Donald Trump, Joe Brandon is destroying America shit. And they've moved on to, like, ice giants are real. The John of Kandahar is going to come back, brother. You don't understand it. I know the truth. Also, that's why you shouldn't take a vaccine. A lot of the people who are talking about the ice giants are missing, though. Shut up. Don't do that, Donnie the Giant. Don't do it. Don't LARP as a fucking conspiracy theorist in the chat, okay? Stop. No, it needs to be authentic. Also, what the fuck is this? There's no way this is real. So what happened here? Like, what? This is not a real National Geographic article. So that's the funniest thing about it, is that like it looks like a magazine cover. Yeah, but it's not a real magazine cover, chat. Like, because, hey, you want to know why? Because if that was a real magazine cover, we would have talked about it, okay? This would be in the public consciousness. This would not be something that people fucking missed, okay? Like, everyone would talk about it all the time. Since 2004, this doctored image has helped give legs to tall tales. Skeleton of giant is internet photo hoax. The National Geographic Society has not discovered ancient giant humans despite rampant reports and pictures. So, like, do you understand? Like, if that was a thing, if we had unearthed massive skeletons of giants, okay, if that was a real thing, it would be taught in schools. This is something that you would learn in school. You would learn about this because that would be a world-changing, history-changing event. Everyone would talk about the discovery of the giant bones. Everyone would learn about, like, when they found the giant bones, what they mean, like how this factors into the theory of evolution, like how they got here, what they were doing. Do you get what I'm saying? There's like so many different, like, there would be parts of our lore on the planet and parts of, like, our stories, our story crafting that would most likely feature them as well. Like, so much of this would absolutely be factored into public consciousness. It doesn't, things like that don't just happen. Things like that don't just happen and you miss it, okay? That's what is very frustrating about it. Here is a great example of this. Fucking dinosaurs, okay? Which she is kind of thinking that she's destroying here, okay? She thinks she's like absolutely owning. Oh my God, those are two different people with, those are people who are taller than one another. You just showed a photo of tall and short people. That's nuts. She's like, look at these giants. Look at these giants. That's crazy. So But do you see what the point I'm trying to make? If like giants are real, right? You can't just like miss something that gigantic. No pun intended. And the example I will use is motherfucking dinosaurs. They're a part of popular culture, collective consciousness, taught in schools. Entire fields are dedicated to studying these fucking fossils. You know what I mean? Do you understand? Why is there none for giants? Now, if you are a simpleton, okay, you look at this situation and you go, that's because the government is hiding something from us, okay? And of course you're going to think that way if you're a fucking idiot, because a lot is lost for you. You lose out on a lot because you're not a very smart person. You're a very dumb person. So like a lot of things confuse you and you have nothing going up here that you can just like fire up to be like, let me think about this and exercise critical thought for more than 3.5 seconds to make sure that there is probably a logical explanation for what I'm seeing and what I'm hearing. Because that's what most people are supposed to do. That's what I try to educate people to do. That's what I do every day when I hear new information that doesn't correspond to what I knew about a particular subject matter. I go, wait a minute, is that how it actually is? Let me look into this a little bit further. Okay? Or maybe I'm lying to you because I'm a part of the fucking giant race and we've been hiding in the shadows and purposely making ourselves shorter year over year. That's why I'm only 6'4". It makes me sad. Okay? It does. It makes me sad to see people it's like fun. I enjoy laughing at these fucking people. They're so stupid. But like 252,000 likes, dog. That's so crazy. Okay? That bricks me, dude. My brain is broken when I try to comprehend how devastating this is. Okay? I literally talked to the scientists that have found quite credible evidence for the impact crater for the meteor that killed the dinosaurs. These conspiracy idiots make me so angry and sad. America's education system is awful. The actual Nat Geo article was Lost Tribes of the Green Sahara, and there was no tiny human in the photo. It's just a normal human skeleton. Mike Hetwer was the photographer. Yeah, there you go. Explanation for what happened. The irony is, like, she's using like 1998 email listing fucking hoaxes. That's the worst part about it. A lot of this stuff is not actually even new or unique, okay? Someone else thought all of this up before her, okay? It's not new. These used to be chain email hoaxes, and now they're on TikTok. This is quite literally the Nigerian prince scam, okay? This is the Nigerian prince scam of scams. Oh. Anyway. Let's watch it again. Forward. RE forward. Watch this crazy war crime.